Hey there, guys and gals. This is your host, Joe, live with Yosef, and it's the 7th of December of 2024, and as you can probably guess, it's my birthday today.
Happy birthday!
And you know the Beatles song.
They said happy birthday.
Thank you, my friends. If you still need me, if you still feed me when I'm 64, I don't know what to tell you. And that, I am 64 years old today. So my brother, and here's a couple of memes that I'm going to point out right here as I talk. My brother drove up from Phoenix. We got a room at the Days Inn. Now, before I even talk about that, here, the pigs, right here, they made such a gigantic mess on the floor, and then they kind of brushed it around a little bit. It's like, who raises these feral animals? God, I'd be embarrassed. So, yeah, there you go. So anyway, Charlie drove out yesterday, and we're gonna go up to Hoover Dam today. Hopefully take the tour. I'm already starting to run out of steam, but we're getting there. I don't want to give up the ghost. Get away from my moon pie.
He's got his moon pie. To get
moon
him going.
pie. I got a little something to drink. I took my meds, ate a little breakfast. Actually, the breakfast at the Days Inn was actually pretty good. I was impressed. So let me hold on here. So I'm gonna close the opening shot here. We're gonna get in the car. We're gonna drive a while, and we'll see what's next. Here we are crossing over the Pat Tillman Bridge. This took all the traffic off of the top of Hoover Dam itself. You see, there's a lot of people out here for a Saturday in December. So we're gonna pull off here. We're gonna fight the traffic, and we're gonna see what's what. So we're now in Nevada. Our next stop of the day finds us on the Arizona side of Hoover Dam. Saturday in December, there's an awful lot of people here, an awful lot of shameless tourists like the rest of us, I guess. So we'll take some pictures. I've been here before. I've been here with my brother. We're gonna try to take the tour, and we'll see what's next. It has been decades since the lake was full enough to uncontrollably come over the top right here, not the top where the road is, right here at the gate. I'll see if I can't find film of that and abscond it and text it in or a link to it or something. But you can see how low Lake Mead is. There's a lot of talk in Las Vegas about, Jesus, dude, about where they get their water from, and oh my God, they're going to run out. And well, the spigot for Las Vegas is underneath Deadpool. That's one. And two, Vegas recycles almost all its water. So, in theory, well, yeah, sure. Maybe nobody out here gets water, including me in Bullhead City. But Vegas, I don't think this is quite the threat, though. My God, they're developing like the spigot's never going to shut off. So, anyway, enough of that nonsense, and we'll see what's next. You know, this is kind of like the Grand Canyon. You could take so many pictures, but even though each view is different, they all kind of blend together as one. So, I'm not going to take a whole lot of film here, but here's where the front of the overflow is, and you could just see how low the dam is today. Now, the first time Maria and I took the tour, they let us go all the way down here to the bottom. They don't anymore. Our next stop of the day finds us in front of the small exhibits. They used to have a little a museum here, which it looks like they still do. They also have the Spillway House Event Center. And then I'm not gonna beat this here to death, but here's the other side. We're on the Nevada side. We're an hour behind Arizona. Now they've got these statues fenced off here. And it seems to me that Charlie may or may not have a picture of him, or him and I, or I here. So he's gonna dig through his stuff and we'll see what we have. But it looks like they're working on some of this. So we'll see what's next. We took the elevator down. Now we're walking through one of the hallways. You can see the rock, the actual rock here. There's a little bit of seepage. It's natural. So we're gonna go and we're gonna see what's down here, and we'll see what's next. Right here are the penstocks, and when Maria and I were here in 1991, the water was flowing through here, and you could hear the roar and feel everything shaking. It was awesome. Nowadays, I guess they don't have it so much. So here's our tour leader doing his thing. So we'll press on to the next scene.
Across the tops of the generators, you'll notice that the numbered white lights start with N1, being the first generator on the Nevada side, and they go N2, N3, and so forth.
If you look at the crack right here, it was caused by an earthquake in the 50s. The second of now the 4 tours that I'm taking started up here. This is with my used-to-be Hanai. Another great choice there, Joe. You know, I never see it coming. God, I'm a chump. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the tour here in a second. I'm going to find somewhere to sit down, but it's shady right here. So here you go. Let me see if I can't find somewhere to sit. Now, before I talk about the tour, I want to point out here that I have said you should be able to park on the bridge or on the top of the dam. And you see this the newer concrete here on the left. It's on both sides. They've narrowed it down to where now it's just one lane of traffic each way. And this is why you could no longer park on the top of the dam. I'm in the shade here. There's nowhere to sit, but we'll be in the car soon. What's my take on the tour? Well, the half-an-hour tour was $15, and I'd like to thank my brother for treating me for my birthday. 10-10 to my brother for that. The tour was about half an hour, which if you're just looking for a brief overview, I think it's worth it. Now, again, this is my 4th tour, and each of the tours have gotten progressively shorter. But as you saw here, the tour You know, it covers the turbines, the powerhouse, a little bit of history. You ride the elevator up and down. You see the penstocks. You hear some story. I think it's worthwhile. Now maybe my tour guide was just not having his stellar day, but I mentioned to him quietly that when we were at the penstocks, I said, you know, YouTube has a clip of the water overflowing the spill gate. And he was really abrupt. And part of me really wanted to ask him, hey, Mr. Tour Guide, can you tell us the first project funded by the newly formed Bureau of Reclamation? Now, he may know this, but I don't think too many people know this. But if you are a longtime viewer of my channel and you have an absolute iron trap memory for nonsense like this, like I do, I used to, then you would know that Derby Dam on the Truckee River, east of Sparks, between Sparks and Wadsworth, was the first project of the newly formed Bureau of Reclamation. So if you're ever down here and you think your tour guide's a bit standoffish, then maybe he'll burn you with the answer. You never know, but not too many people know this. I think you should take the tour. I think it's worthwhile. The walk is nice. I wouldn't come here in the summer because it is going to be ungodly hot. I think we're about done. I don't think we're going to go walk up on the bridge. I can't think if I think I have footage of my wife and I and the boy, but I'm not sure. If I have it, I'll cut it in. I just may go ahead and make this without the footage. You never know. But I guess we're almost done here, and by God, we'll see what's next. Of the day finds us at the Tillman Bridge over the Colorado River at Hoover Dam. You can see the old highway on the bridge. And this is our first stop of the day. We're talking to a guy here riding an Africa Twin. I'll point out that my and I Vin just bought one recently, but this is Gigi. Look at the paw. We're standing at the overlook, and you see, this used to be that you see where the people on the walking path. This was the railroad, and this is a hiking trail now. And somebody that I watch, I think it's Steve from Sidetrack Adventures, has walked this. But I'm going to look it up, and I'll certainly put it into the script, assuming my faulty memory actually works. Now, I can't think of the name of this ramp, but it seems here to me that another guy that I watch Vegas, Marc, M-A-R-C, the other me, comes down here and eats at the cafe and has hamburgers and stuff. So I'll see if I can't find one of his vlogs, and I'll link in the script as well. I'm hoping to meet him one day. There are a couple of these people down here I'd like to meet, so you never know. So here is our Lake Mead.
But wait, there's more.